up, people? It's Jankster here, and today we're doing something different. I'm calling this series MindBoggle. Basically, I'm about to interview this man. This is my dad right here. Say what's up to the gang. I'm about to interview him 10 random questions. The way this works is I'm about to just ask him all these questions, and all these questions probably don't make any sense, and he has to answer them the second that, as soon as the question leaves my lips, he has to give an answer. He does not have a chance to think about it, and then after we go through all the questions, I'm gonna ask him why he says certain answers. So, are you ready to start?
I would tell people I'm your dad.
They already knew anyway. They called you Daddy Jank.
How they call me Daddy Jank? They ain't seen me.
They did. They seen you in the Skibbity toilet film. All right, golf balls or glasses?
Glasses, of course.
You're on a train and the person next to you throws up on your lap. What's the first thing you do?
Clean it.
You're stranded on a desert island with no chance of escape and have 3 things. What are they?
Women, women, and women.
Okay. If you had to use any other substance that wasn't lotion or Vaseline for moisturizer, what are you using?
Spit.
Every time you punch a newborn, you earn $1,000. How many times are you swinging?
Oh, a lot.
A lot. How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop?
10. I got a big tongue.
Drake or Kendrick?
Kendrick.
You almost said Drake. Oh, you almost said Drake. I seen your mouth move too.
Not really.
That was
He too light.
All right, bro. You're in control of a torture room. What's the first torture method you go with?
Snakes.
You have 1 sentence left before you die, and it'll be recorded in the history books. What do you say?
Help me live. Probably wouldn't be worded that way.
That's your last sentence. Which hole are you pooping out of if you can no longer use your butt?
Crickets.
All right, that was all 10 questions. I'll tell you what I would have said for that one, but and I tell you what mommy said too. First question was golf balls or glasses. You said glasses. Why?
No Diddy, that's why.
No, what?
I just don't, I know your generation. Y'all gotta turn that into something else. No Diddy.
I don't understand. I feel like you thought way deeper into that than...
Well, when it came out, that's all I heard.
Just the balls part?
Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie to you. That's all.
All right, you heard it here first. My dad is not gay.
Nothing against that genre.
Genre?
I don't know, man.
And you're on a train and the person next to you throws up on your lap. What's the first thing you do? And you said clean it. Now, I don't understand how you plan to do that.
Me neither. And in all honesty, that was just the first thing that came to my mouth, and I couldn't say nothing else after that.
Clean it is an interesting decision. You can only really just do this and just hope for the best.
Well, that's cleaning it.
All right, now this one, I gotta just understand why you said this, because you had 3 choices and you said the same thing 3 times. You're stranded on a desert island with no chance of escape, and you have 3 things, and you said women 3 times.
At the time, that made a whole lot of sense. Right afterwards, I realized I'm gonna starve.
Why did that make sense?
Desert island, all the fun you can have, it just came to mind.
To be honest, if you have that many women, I mean, they probably can help you survive. They might find food. You could sacrifice some of them to go in the ocean, look for fish and stuff like that.
Yeah, that was the thought.
Yeah, I bet it freaking was.
It's gonna be a lot of eating.
The same person that said not gay, you know exactly what the thought process was right there.
Well, I mean, it's gonna be a lot of eating. It is what it is.
What you mean by that? You want to elaborate on that one for all the people at home?
You the one with all the chin hairs. You tell me.
If you had to use any other substance that wasn't lotion or Vaseline or moisturizer, what are you using? And you said spit. To be honest, that's not even that bad of an answer. Saliva works for a little while.
I know.
Yeah, I was thinking of something that has the texture of lotion a little more. I don't know if it would work. I'm sure you could generate enough to fill a hand sanitizer bottle if you worked hard enough. Yeah, you understand how much spit you would need to moisturize?
You would actually need the spit to help generate that. So at the end of the day, you're still back where I am.
Why would you need the spit to help generate that?
It's all about the technique, brother.
All right, so I never did that before, so maybe I won't ask you to teach the class how that works.
Nah, I'm not going to do that.
Every time you punch a newborn, you get $1,000. How many times you're swinging? You just said a lot. Anything more than 1 is a bad answer, so.
No, it's not. I'm broke.
It's a newborn.
Times is super hard.
A lot is crazy.
Truth be told, that newborn won't even know to be dead afterwards. It doesn't matter. I'm going to be honest with you.
A lot is, I would have maybe twice, but.
Nah, because after this, the first one is probably going to die. You talking about
I guess that's true.
We got to switch babies, or it's all one baby?
Nah, it is all one baby. So
yeah,
I guess even I didn't say they had to be alive.
So you get tired.
So you said, how many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? You said 10 because you have a big tongue.
You really want to talk about that?
I don't know. Do we?
I don't know. You do you.
No, I don't. I'm
just do you. That's the
Drake
question.
or Kendrick?
I'm
you
sure
said
the
Kendrick.
rest of the people out here wouldn't care, but you might have some issues.
No, I don't want to know. I don't want to know. We moving on to Drake or Kendrick, and you said Kendrick. That's all I want to know.
Yeah.
And you
That's
said
probably the only serious answer I gave you.
That probably is, and it's the only right answer for sure. I'm gonna get a lot of hate for that. I think most of these people are probably Drake fans.
Until Drake stop letting other people write his lyrics, I'm gonna go Kendrick. Kendrick.
You're in a control room. In a control of a torture room. What's your first torture method you go with? You said snakes.
You know how torturous snakes could be?
As far as it being torturous, it depends, I guess.
Let me put you in a room right now and just put the snakes on the floor without them even touching you. I guarantee you're gonna be tortured. I ain't even do nothing.
Yeah, I guess if I'm looking at them, I'm like, if you let them bite me, there ain't no torture happening at that point. If they're venomous anyway.
The torture part, well, you don't even know.
No, I don't.
That's the torture.
If they're not venomous, it's going to
when they
suck.
start wrapping around you, torture.
They could do a lot of things if you don't go venomous snakes. That could actually work. I know you didn't think that hard about it when you said it.
How you gonna tell me I didn't when I picked snakes?
Because you said snakes.
Snakes. No, it's because I had the word messed up on my tongue.
You messed up your word again trying to explain it.
Yo, whatever.
It's because you got that big tongue you can't eat, right?
I'm the one that just told you if you put the snake in the room without biting you first, torture.
Look, you had a good explanation. I'll give you that. But that explanation was not in your brain when you said it. Especially this one right here when I said you have one sentence left before you die and it'll be recorded in history books. And yours was, help me live.
Well, it would have been more like, I don't want to die, but you made me say it too quick. Help me live, meaning I don't want to die. That's it.
And that's literally, somebody is going to turn to a history book and it's going to say your name and it said his last words were help me live.
I don't want to die. Well,
it was help me live.
Help me live.
Help me live sounds ridiculously. That's honestly kind of sad.
That actually sounds pretty good. Help me live. Why? Shoot, I'm begging for my life.
All right, now you didn't answer this question, which is which hole are you pooping out of if you can no longer use your butt? You said crickets. I feel like there's a lot of different options you could have went with.
I feel like I just gave you a spot to put the cricket sound.
Your wife said ear. I personally would rather just do it out of the same hole I pee out of and just kill two birds with one stone. That was the last question of all the questions. So, all I really have left to say is, how do you feel about your answers?
I feel perfectly confident. I feel like I'm the best one up here. I did a lot. I'm the best in the game. You know what I mean? I trained real hard for this interview, and I hope you guys got what you needed out of it.
I feel like you acting like this is a sports interview or something, like after a boxing match, and that's you know what? I think that's where we ended right there. You know, and if y'all appreciate, give a big shout out in the comments for him real quick, and just let him know that he's the best. You know what I'm saying? And this was the end of the very first episode of MindBoggle. If y'all like this video, please leave us a like at the bottom. And if you haven't subbed yet, you know exactly what to do. And with all that being said, fellas, we will catch y'all in the next one. Peace out, fellas.